Today, we review the top 5 best collapsible fishing rod for backpacking that you can choose the right one for your purpose. After spending 2 weeks of research and consumer survey, we compiled this list. If you want more information and updated pricing on the product mentioned, be sure to check the links in the description below. Oh yes, since you're a new channel, don't forget to subscribe to us, and if you're on YouTube, click the alert notification as it will help us grow. So let's get started with the video. Number 5. Cadence Fishing CR5 Spinning Rod. If you spend a lot of time fishing in streams and rivers, the Cadence Fishing CR5 spinning rod may be the perfect choice for you. It provided accurate casts, so we could consistently hit that hole the fish were hiding in. Its construction was also impressive. And regarding sensitivity, this rod was one of the best, consistently letting us detect the smallest bites and set the hook with ease. This rod did have some drawbacks, though. For one, it was almost too light. So, depending on what reel you use, the balance can be thrown off. Another issue was its versatility. It was really only made for fishing streams and rivers, so if you are looking for a rod that can do it all, this isn't it. With all that said, the Cadence Fishing CR5 is excellent at what it's built to do and will do well in those situations.
Here are some pros and cons that I found to be interesting for you. It can help you choose the right product on your importance.
Number 4. KastKing Blackhawk 2 Telescopic Fishing Rods. When it comes to versatility, the KastKing Blackhawk 2 Telescopic Rod is about as multi-purpose as you could get. It is equally adept at fishing from the lakeshore as it is from an ocean jetty, which we did on several occasions on the same day. It also provided plenty of sensitivity, so we could really feel what was going on in the water. And being that it's telescopic, transporting it was also exceptionally easy. In its travel state, it was a compact 1 foot 10 inches. This proved especially beneficial when hiking out to a few secret spots. The only downsides? For one, we had an issue with the glass tip. It broke after a few uses, and we had to order another one. We didn't have any problems with the second rod, so we'll chalk it up to getting a lemon, but it's something to consider. There was also the small issue of the floating guides. They were somewhat difficult to secure when extending. All in all, if you want a fishing rod that will perform in many different environments, the KastKing Blackhawk 2 Telescopic is the rod for you.
Here are some pros and cons that I found to be interesting for you. It can help you choose the right product on your importance.
Number 3. Ugly Stick Elite Spinning Fishing Rod. If you need a well-built, lightweight fishing rod that's easy to tote to your favorite fishing hole, look no further than the Ugly Stick Elite. Don't let its small size fool you. It's perfectly strong and has impressive fighting power, which was proven on several occasions when we hauled in fish that were seemingly too big for this rod. This ugly stick was also versatile enough for different fishing styles, whether it be dropping a hook with a worm on it or just casting with a lure. It was also one of the best when it came to balancing, sitting comfortably in our hands all day long. Although the upsides were plentiful, there were a few downsides to consider. This rod is on the small side, so the casting distance takes a hit. This is to be expected due to the rod's size, but it's still something to think about if most of your fishing involves casting. It also has a fairly short handle, which made two-handed use a little more difficult. Overall, this rod was a pleasure to use. So, if you need a small rod that can handle the rigors of everyday fishing, you might want to give the Ugly Stick Elite a try.
Here are some pros and cons that I found to be interesting for you. It can help you choose the right product on your importance.
Number 2. PLUSINNO Elite Hunter 7-foot Fishing Rod. If you want a rod that can do it all without breaking the bank, check out the PLUSINNO 2-piece spinning rod. This rod lacks some of the portability found in our favorite models, but it makes up for this with balance and features. The ergonomic cork handle was one of our favorites and made all-day fishing a breeze. Speaking of the handle, this rod features an excellent reel seat that kept the reel locked in tightly. It was also a great casting rod, with the line running smoothly through the guides on every cast. We do have some minor complaints, though. While it held up well during our testing, the lightweight materials may not be as durable as some of the other rods we tested, so you may have to be a little more careful when handling this one. It also doesn't pack down as small as we'd prefer. But if these issues aren't enough to deter you from saving some cash, we recommend picking up the PLUSINNO 2-piece spinning rod at a low price for a great product.
Here are some pros and cons that I found to be interesting for you. It can help you choose the right product on your importance.
Number 1. Daiwa Megaforce Telespin. You have to go to far lengths at times to find fish, so having a rod that travels well pays off. We found that is exactly where the Daiwa Megaforce Telespin shines. This fishing rod stores down to a minimum size of 1 foot 10 inches and extends all the way up to a 6 feet 8 inches rod, quickly assembled and ready for action or broken down in just a few seconds. It has a great, sensitive feel for a telescoping rod, and we had little trouble sensing the lure in the water and detecting bites. The rod was excellent when casting, going farther than other rods with each cast, something we appreciated when chasing after fish that jumped nearby. Our only real complaint with this rod is its lack of features. While it covered all the basics, it didn't have some of the other rod's unique features, like hook holders. However, if you're seeking a highly portable rod that casts well, look no further than the Daiwa Megaforce telescopic rod.
Here are some pros and cons that I found to be interesting for you. It can help you choose the right product on your importance.
Thanks for watching this video. Hope you found your desired product.